So we're going to want this function, the one that generates the caption, to return the caption part of our code. And so let's go ahead and get started what that's going to look like. So we're going to return a string that has the caption, opening caption tag, and then it's going to have the month. So whatever month it is, in this case, it's going to be August, right? And then we want a year, a space, and then the year. And then just the closing caption. So that's what it's going to be, right? The opening caption tag, the month and the year, and the closing caption tag. But to decide what month, since we want this to be responsive to the dates, right? We want it to depend on the date. The calendar is going to be able to be generated, and we want to put the right month there. So depending on when this is used or looked at, will it be, which of the month names will we use? So we can figure that out by using this date that was sent to us, right? Because that date has that information. So we can get the information. So we can get the current month. And the way that we're going to do that is we just say, so it's this month. We'll generate a variable that is this month, and we'll use that date, the cal date variable that was sent, right, as the parameter that was sent. And we'll just simply say, get the month from this date. And get month. Now what get month will do is it returns an index that indicates the month. And it starts at 0. So January is 0, February is 1, March is 2. What does that reflect? That exactly reflects our calendar. January is at index 0, February is at index 1, March is at index 2. This allows us then to use this month number that's returned from the getMonth method as our index. So if we go down here in the caption, let's end that string and plus it, not equals it, plus it. Remember, that's how we concatenate strings. And let's figure out how we're going to do this year. And so we'll put a plus before and after, and we'll figure out how we're going to do this month. So here, this month now contains the right number, and we can use that in the index for our array. So what this becomes, how we do that is we use the name of the array, and then for the index, we use this month. That variable, because that variable is going to contain the index that matches it, right? Not month name. Okay, so month name, and then the index is whatever month number is returned from getMonth. And that will display the month. Now, and then we want to do the year, so we can follow a very similar pattern to get the current year. And again, we'll do a variable, var, this year, and that's going to be equal, we're going to use this date, and dot get year. But except get full year is how it is the method, get full year. And that returns the year. Now, this one is not part of an array. This is simply the year. It'll be a 4-digit year, and we can just simply put it right there. So we're going to need, so now let's go ahead and move the year out of that string so that it can be its own thing. And so right here we'll put the year, and the year is in this year, right? Because we got that value from get full year on the date. So now we have the month name that we're getting from the array using the month number that we got from getMonth. And then the year that we are stored in this variable by using the get full year. Now we're going to need a space between them. So let's go ahead and add a string that has a space in it, and that will require another plus. So notice what all of these pluses are doing is adding strings together. So it's going to start with caption, and then it's going to be the month name, then it's going to be a space, then it's going to be the year, and then it's going to be the closing tag caption. Let's save that. And now we can't see whether this is working or not, right? Again, we still don't have anything displaying here, but if we add this caption to our table, we should be able to see it. How are we going to add it to our table? So the way that we're going to do that is we're going to use the same concatenation. Up here, we're going to say, okay, now add to, right? We're going to add to, and what we want to add is what this returns. So Caption returns something. So we're going to call this method, call Caption. We'll send it the date, which we have stored in this day. And it will do the work, right? We'll call this function. It will do the work to generate that caption code and return it. It'll return that caption code right here, and we'll add that caption code to our string calendar HTML. Let's save this and see if we have something show up. Yay, finally we see progress. So there's the month, space, and year. And that becomes the caption of our calendar.